I wanted to take the time to briefly mention martial artists who say that they are retired martial artists, or martial artists uh, who are talking about future retirement. It depends on what you are considering retirement. It depends on the definition of retirement. Retirement means, just in simple layman terms, to cease from doing something you've been doing all or most of your lives. And oftentimes it's related to people who work a job, or someone who is in sports, or maybe even entertainment. You no longer will be participating in that particular thing anymore. You're no longer working for a certain company, working for yourself, or participating as a ball player, basketball, football, baseball, or some other sport, or you're retiring from acting, from singing, from being in a band, and so on. So, in this instance, we're talking about martial arts. I learned a long time ago, when I was a child, that martial arts is a way of life. A way, one of many ways. But it is a way of life. It is something that benefits you in so many different areas of your life. And I don't know.
Hello.
I don't know honestly very many other vocations or endeavors in life that benefit you in so many ways, so many various ways, that martial arts does. So how does martial arts benefit us? Psychologically / emotionally, martial arts can help to develop confidence, not just simply in fighting, self-defense, but in every aspect of your life, everything that you endeavor to do. Just the fact that you are striving to accomplish a particular goal and or task in life, martial arts can be, for most, very instrumental, very beneficial. Doing schoolwork, if you're a child, or if you're a grown person in college, or studying for your master's, for example, or you're taking a test to be a truck driver to get your CDL training and so forth, or if you're going back to school because maybe you didn't finish school, martial arts can help you focus. It can, providing that you are applying the things that you learn and embodying those various principles of discipline. So confidence is there. Now we know when we say martial arts, we're saying war arts. But is war all about fighting? No. War is about strategy. It is about thinking. It is about formulating principles and concepts that we put together to help us achieve a particular goal. How do you overcome your enemy? Now, or your opponent. That opponent doesn't have to be someone on a battlefield or on a street situation as it relates to fighting or self-defense. That opponent can be someone on your job. Someone that's trying to rub you the wrong way, as they say. Or that's someone who is trying to ruffle your feathers, who's trying to get you in trouble with your boss, or who's trying to push a button to get a certain response out of you. Martial arts can help you in that area. Martial arts can help you to have self-control. Martial arts can help and benefit you in having temperance, self-control still, as it relates to eating. I'm going down the rabbit hole a little bit here because a lot of people don't seem to get it. Martial arts is more than just kicking and punching, ladies and gentlemen. Martial arts is about discipline, self-control, not just in fighting, self-control in everything. How you deal with your children, if you have children, how you deal with your spouse or companion. Self-control, how to temper your tongue, how to be careful what you say and how you say it, and to not be violent and just jump off of the handle at every little thing that comes by. Martial arts can help you in that capacity or that way. Martial arts can help you maintain your body weight so that you don't eat all of the wrong foods and all of the wrong combinations of foods, and so that you're consciously aware of how you eat, because your health is important. So martial arts can help you stay away from drugs. I know that's a hard one for some. Do you know that I know enough martial artists or practitioners of the martial arts that smoke cigarettes, cigars, and that drink alcohol on a regular basis, and some of them even like to party and get drunk, and some of them like to just overindulge in these types of activities. Now, maybe I'm different, but I've never smoked, never drank, never taken drugs, never had any intention on doing it. It's just a decision that I made when I said that, hey, I'm a practitioner of the art of pugilism. As much as lie within me, I'm trying to be the best and perfect example of that thing called a martial arts practitioner, master, and even grandmaster. I mean, what do people look at when they see you as a martial artist? I hope they see an example of that which is good, not someone that when class is over they're smoking a cigar or cigarette, or when class is over they're trying to run to the corner bar or cross town to a club and throw a few down, and then they end up getting tipsy and maybe even drunk, maybe even belligerent. I don't know any martial artists like that, I'm sure. So, discipline. I want to be a good example so that I have something to leave behind as it relates to who I am and who I said I was and who I espoused to the world that I was. Are we being that example today? I don't think a martial artist does his or her art or craft any justice when you don't fit the role, when you don't measure up. Now, I started out talking about retiring. Retiring means that you cease from doing what you're doing. How could you cease from doing martial arts? Is it a medical issue? Are you physically incapable of doing it? Even if you are physically incapable of doing it, can you speak? Can you write? Can you write a book? Could you write a book about your life in the martial arts? Something to leave behind to your students, potentially, or to the world, potentially? Are you still active on some level in the martial arts? Or are you just sitting by with your thumbs in your belts and you are extremely overweight or obese now? I'm trying to get you to think. Now, what I find very, very interesting is this. Anytime someone like me, and I'm just a man, but someone such as I, anytime I bring a subject up like this, I receive vitriol from so-called martial artists. I wonder why. I'm just a man. So, are there any standards, or have we no standards in martial arts? Have we no concepts of what an instructor should be like? Hello? Are you that person that I'm speaking to through this screen right now that's obese, but you were not that way in the beginning? Maybe. Are you that person that espouses to your students, you know, you're going to learn when you join my program how to get in shape and how to take care of yourself and self-defense and so on and so forth, but you're not in good shape. But you are smoking cigarettes and can hardly breathe, and you can't do 25 or 30 push-ups, or you can't run or even walk up a flight or two of steps without Are you that person? Hello? Now, we know that time and chance, as the Bible says, happens to all men. We know that sometimes there are situations that occur in our lives that we have little to no control over. Age is one, injury is another, but that's taken into consideration. But the things that you control, you must control about you. Hello. So I'm saying this. I'm 61. Thank you to the Creator that He saw fit for me to be here for 61 years. I started martial arts at the age of 10. And I never had any desire of ever retiring. And I still don't. And I'm arthritic. I have arthritis in my hips. It slowed me down, but guess what? I teach every week. Still do. That has not stopped me, and that won't stop me. And to this very day as I'm speaking to you, people around me, especially in the martial arts world, and even strangers, they see me demonstrate. They say, man, you still have it. Or they say, man, boy, you are fast. You are extremely fast. I've never seen anyone as fast as you. I don't have to stick my chest out. I am what I am because I do what I should be doing. So in my mind, 10 years from now, when I'm 71, those comments will be the same. Because I don't plan ever, as long as I have breath in my body, to go and sit down in a rocking chair and put my feet up and say I've retired. From what? This is my way of life. This is my life, irrespective of any other endeavor or any other vocation that I might be involved in. Martial arts, I wear that every single day of my life. And I'm a martial artist until the day I die. So I don't want anyone to give me any belayed accolades and say, well, back in the day he was this good and he was that good. But the past, or the last 10 years of my life, no one hardly knew who I was. I am brother teacher. I've been brother teacher for many decades. And when I die, I shall be brother teacher, Grandmaster Reginald Stroud Sr. And I will still be recognized as that. Why? Because I have put the time in over all of those years, and I still continue to put the time in. What about you? What say you? Are you still putting time in to the thing that you originally said that you loved? Are you really setting an example? Are you a good role model representing that which you say you are all about? That's all I'm saying. I'm not retiring. I'm not. Have no desire. Have you retired from martial arts? Do you not participate any longer? Do you not compete any longer? Not saying that you should do competition anymore, but are you participatory in any aspect of martial arts on a regular basis? Do you still have a zeal for martial arts? Now I know some like to acquiesce and go pull an excuse out of their bag of tricks or excuses and say, well, I'm going to watch my students do it now. You know, I'm going to let them take over the school, you know, and so forth. But what are you doing other than that? Hello? Do you do any seminars? Do you teach self-defense? Do you do anything? But you're a teacher, right? How can you teach when you're not there? I don't necessarily mean physically. How could you teach when you're not there any longer? So consider what I said. Have you retired? Do you plan on retiring? Brother teacher has not retired, nor shall I ever. Enjoy your day, your evening, your afternoon, wherever you are. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care.